Dragonites. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a great beginning of their week. And I have a DAC unboxing. Now, I did get in on the Diamond Art Club anniversary sale to pick up some things. And there's only one canvas. This one right here has a different story, which I'll tell you when I get to it. But it's also a Diamond Art Club canvas from the Amazon website, storefront for DAC. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm really excited about some of these. So we will go, I guess, biggest to littlest. So yeah, so we'll do that. Okay. So I was so happy to find out, we'll start with this one, that Pocahontas went on sale, okay? And she's finally a sale price that I thought was fitting. And then with the 25% off sale, I mean, guys, I had to finally get her. I wasn't, trying to get specifically the princesses or anything like that. But Pocahontas goes with my heritage, and she's just so pretty. I just love her. So I wanted to get her. She's a 50.6 centimeter by 62.4 centimeter, or 20 by 24 inches. And I was so excited to find out she was on sale, because she was already marked down to $34.44. So that's even better. She has 34 colors. There's an AB and 3 fairy dust in her canvas. So, and she's around. Yay, finally it's around. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at her, because so excited about finally being able to acquire this lovely thing. Such a beautiful, beautiful canvas. So yeah. Okay. So if you have never seen a Diamond Art Club unboxing before, whoops, as I'm throwing things around here. So you do get your envelope here. Don't throw it away, because it's important. And in here, you do get your picture for your logbook or whatever other crafty thing you can do with it. And you get your sticker sheet labels for your kitting up process. So yeah, you want to make sure that you hang on to this, because it's important. And she has 34 colors, but don't get rid of the rest, because you might need them for another project that doesn't have its own labels. So yeah, hang on to it. Yeah, so she has 1 AB 741, and then the 3 fairy dusts are 3765, 3823, and 3830. So yeah, she's really pretty. And I did get the trading card already, and it was a standard bronze, so no problem there. Okay, and if you have not seen a kit from Diamond Art Club, we'll go through one kit so you'll get a chance to see it. So you do get the Diamond Art Club upgraded pen, which I think is really nice. It has a 4 multi-placer in it. You have a pull-off cap, and the putty is already loaded, and you just twist to get the putty started, and will come out this very end right here. So it's a nice, ergonomically comfortable pen. You also get a nice tray with a lid, nice thick tray, which I really like. You do get your red wax in case you want to do your normal wax. You do get a putty so you can refill the pen or put it in your multi-placers. And you do get another 7-placer multi-placer. And it also has a removable stopper, keep your drills from flying around. So yep, so that is everything that you get in a Diamond Art Club kit. You do get this little bag of baggies in case you want to get up into them or hang on to your spares. So that is your standard kit from Diamond Art Club. I do think the pen upgrade and the tray upgrade were nice upgrades. I do miss the cover minders though, and then washi tape, I do, but that's okay. All right, now let's get a look at this beautiful canvas. You do get the nice dust cover. And they do have these beautiful tarpaulin canvases, which will lay down nicely on their own if you give them a minute. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to roll it back on itself, which again, you can always do with DAC canvases because they do have poured glue. So you don't have to worry about pouring it back on it and pulling it back on itself. It'll be completely fine to do that. Okay, and this does, it's a little bit of an older kit. This one does have perforated plastic, although it didn't have the markings yet. This is when the perforated plastic first came out and there just weren't any markings. So yeah, so there you go. She is so pretty. Yep. Very lovely. Very, very lovely. So yeah, this is Miss Pocahontas. Can't you just hear Colors of the Wind playing? I know, really. And here are your drills. And look at that color scheme. Isn't that just beautiful? It's very fall looking, really, but very, very pretty. So yeah, you have a lot of this light brown and tan color. You have some ivory, and you do, that's one of our fairy dusts, very sparkly. And here's our AB, this beautiful orange color. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. It's very sparkly. So this AB actually is going to be, I'll tell you already if I can find exactly where it's going to be. Okay, so it is going to be here in the flower and in the background here. That's all this AB. And then there's a little bit up here in the center of this flower. And then there will be a fairy dust drill. Let's see, there's one that's sort of a deep blue color. Let's see, that's a dollar sign. Let's see where that one is. Okay, so there are some streaks in her hair that are going to have a fairy dust drill. And then there's an ivory colored fairy dust. And that is going to be along this fringe of her outfit. That, and then this part of her fringe too at the base of her outfit. That's all going to be that color of fairy dust. And then there's a tan color of fairy dust, which looks like it is going to be, let's see, going to be, so I'm looking for a U. It's a U. And I guess I'm just blind because I'm not seeing it readily. Hold on here. Oh, come on. It has to be in here, and it's a tan color, so it can't be too far away. I don't know, guys. I know it's in here somewhere. You would think it would be somewhere as an outline or an accent color. But I'll be darned if I can find it. Huh. Must be in the background because it certainly isn't anywhere on Pocahontas. So it has to be in the background, but I swear to you, I cannot find it. So, and that's the extent of our special drills. So, but yeah, I think it's a really pretty color scheme. I like it very much. It will be fun to do this one, I think. So yeah, this is Pocahontas. And again, she's a 50 by 62 centimeter, 20 by 24 inches. And it is copyrighted from Disney. So that will be nice. And it does have a perforated plastic, even though you can't really see it, but it's in here. So if you like to use the perforated sections, they are here for you. So yeah, 34 total colors. I think it's going to be very, very pretty. There's some interesting color combinations happening in her hair that I think are going to be very interesting to see how those come out. I think because there's so many beiges and tans and you know, deep colors in here, the shading colors are 415, that's in her hair, which is a gray color, 746, also a light sort of taupe color, and 762, which is kind of a beige or kind of a gray color. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how those kind of pan out. But yeah, she's very, very pretty. I think she's going to be just wonderful to work on. I love her already, and I haven't even started to kit her up, but I do. I love her. And you know, because I have Native American artifacts in my living area of my house, she will go just fine on the wall if I decide to put her up. So yep, so I'm excited to work on her because she's so, so pretty. All right, guys, so that is Miss Pocahontas. Okay, now, so the next one we're going to look at is this one. And this is Seashells on the Beach. And I love this one. I have another one that is an offshoot of Beachcomber's Bounty, which was out a few years ago. And this reminded me of that one too, because it's just so beautiful. So, and this is by Riley Gray. And it's going to be a 55 by 55 centimeter or 22 by 22 inch canvas. So it's going to be just a nice size, really pretty. So it has 47 colors, 2 ABs, and 3 fairy dust. Total diamonds, 40,804. So yeah, I really like this one. I like the seashore one. So pretty. And there's going to be a couple of events. I think there's one coming up with Diamond Painting with Friends for 2026. I think somebody's doing some kind of a beach theme. So this would be a great one to do for that, should I have the opportunity. So, yeah. Okay. So, here we go. We have a standard kit, like the one that you already saw, so I don't feel a need to go through the whole thing again, but it looks exactly the same as the last one we opened. And here's our envelope. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. Here's our trading card. Yep. Once again, this is bronze. Bronze is the most common. There are also silver, gold, and black, black being the most rare. So you can redeem these in combinations. If you get the right combination, you can redeem them for gift cards and such things. And you can look under the trading card information on the website if you want more information on that. So that's pretty. And in here you also have, and this has all of the tips, tricks, socials, you know, you name it, it's in here. How to get into their Facebook group. So yeah, so here's your sticker with your artwork. Here are your stickers for kitting up purposes. Yep, 47 colors, so very nice. So yes, you want to make sure that you never just toss this envelope thinking it's, you know, just propaganda or just, you know, advertising, because there's good stuff in there. You want to hang on to that. All right, let's look at this canvas. I'm excited about this. The nice thing about living in Southern California is I love all things beach. You know, I really do. Like, it's just, yeah. Even when I lived in Northern California in the Silicon Valley, which was a half hour or more from the beach, I've always loved the beach. My mother very much was into, you know, all things from the sea, right? So, yeah, she really liked it. So, let's get these on out of here. Okay. Oh, yes. This is beautiful. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to roll it back so it has a little bit of an incentive to lay flat quite faster than it normally would. But if you just let it sit there, it will flatten out by itself. There is something that they do to the canvases that Diamond Art Club has that, you know, they will fall into place on their own, given enough time. But for sake of the video, here we go. So there it is. So this is Seashells on the Beach by Riley Gray. So really pretty. I like this very, very much. It's beautiful. Yeah, 47 colors, 22 by 22 inches, 55 by 55 centimeters. Oh, it's so beautiful. The blues, the greens, the grays, the pinks, the tan. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really gorgeous, you guys. Yeah, I really like this one. I mean, and it was reasonably priced for Diamond Art Club too. I want to say it was like $54.99, so like $55, but at 25% off, it was even more. So there you go. And oh, look at this color scheme. Is that not beautiful? Doesn't that just make you relaxed and happy and want to go to the beach and just sit there and listen to the waves crash, which is one of my favorite things to do, and I hardly ever get to do it, which is dumb. I'm only 15 minutes from the beach. Like, there's no excuse. But so clearly we have an AB 5200. Here it is right here on top. So that's really, really pretty. So yeah, we'll look real quickly at the diamonds because, you know, why not? We're here. It's here. So yeah, there's 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So we'll take a quick look at them. And there are 2 6000s, which are Diamond Art Club's in-house color scheme or color codes that they use for the colors that they have added to help fill the gaps in the DMC system. So now we know that. Okay. So all right, so well, if I could get the correct end, that would be really helpful. Okay. So here we go. We have 3760, 452, 451, 819, 3072, 3756, 3859, 453, and here's our first fairy dust. This is Z813, which is, oh, this beautiful turquoise color. So very pretty. Yeah. 407. Here's our next fairy dust, Z598, which is, oh, so pretty. A beautiful seafoamy green color. So beautiful. And that really shows up the sparkle on the coating of the top because I think because it's a light color, but yeah, it's really pretty. All right, 3727, 160, 828, 161, and here is our AB 5200. Oh, beautiful, such a dazzle. I mean, that's like a, it's like a fire opal. It's so pretty. And here's our other fairy dust drill. This is Z778, which is really pretty. I love this mauve color of pink. It's just beautiful. 3042, 159, 3866. All right. Oh. And as usual, I picked the wrong side. Figures, doesn't it? It does. Okay. 3827, 597, 6001. Well, that's one of the ones Diamond Art Club included on their own. 823, 413, 800, 945. 150, 3731. Here's our other AB, just a little bit, AB 963, which is the beautiful pink color. It's really pretty. 645, 939, 3862, 327, 517, 3863, 414, 221, 898. Here's another 6,000, 6,014, 316, 355, 315, 844, 3721, 336, 3807. And that's everybody. So that is all 47 colors for this one. So we'll look really quick and see if we can see where the special drills are going to go. So letter U. So the really pretty pale mauve kind of pink color is going to be down here in this little shell right here. Kind of where the light color is. That's the AB. That's that pretty mauve color. Yeah, it looks like it's predominantly in this shell. So that'll be pretty. Give that a little extra sparkle and pizzazz. And then the 5200 is kind of mostly in the water. All these little like outline, like little crest lines that look white, that's all going to be 5200 AB. And then the sort of aqua seafoam green color of fairy dust is going to be, let's see, yeah, it's going to be up here in this little back line that looks to be that aqua color of the ocean. That's going to be fairy dust. And then the blue fairy dust is sort of smothered out here. It's here on the rock. It's kind of here. It's out here. So it's going to be sort of all over the rocky area of the beaches. So that'll be kind of nice. Let me see. Is it in the water? Yeah, a little bit. These little spaces in here, those are all going to be the blue fairy dust. And then lastly, the pinkish fairy dust is going to be all over these shells. There's some in this one, there's some in this one, some in this one, some down here, a little bit over here, a little bit through here. So it's going to be sort of all over also. So yeah, I think that's going to be really, really pretty. I'm looking forward to doing this one with those 5 colors because they're awfully pretty. I'm going to be really excited to do that. Yeah, are you guys beach people? Let me know in the comments section if you're big time beach people. I mean, I have been really always. My mother was even more so than I was. She just loved it. In fact, her wishes were when she passed to, and she always said this my whole life, she wanted to have her ashes spread in the sea. And never changed her mind. I mean, that was just, and it was interesting because my father said he wanted to be in a forested area with things that were growing. So that was interesting too. So we respected their wishes, and when they passed, what they wanted is exactly what we did. And when we spread my mother's remains, it was the coolest thing because out of nowhere, dolphins showed up, 2 beautiful dolphins, and a sea lion, and a bunch of seagulls. My mother always loved seagulls. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I took it to mean that she was pleased that we respected her wishes and did as she asked. And I was so glad because I thought the sea creatures were the best tribute to her we could have had, because that would have made her just so incredibly happy. So, yeah, that is what happened. So, yeah, so I really like this little painting. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect size, too. And I love that it's rounds. Thank you, Jesus, it's rounds. So, yeah. So, again, that is Seashells on the Beach by Riley Gray. R-Y-L-E-Y-G-R-A-Y. Okay. So, let's move on to the next one, shall we? So now, the story behind this next one was, Griffin, the friend of mine that has been helping with Griffin's training has 5 dogs of her own, okay? So she does. She has 5 dogs of her own. And I happened to see this at Amazon, and just kind of as a joke, I sent it to her and I said, she has a little pug named Petunia. Petunia, alas, is not a mental giant, but she's adorable, and nothing upsets that dog. Nothing. I mean, she forgets sometimes why she has to go outside and has to be reminded, you're here to go to the bathroom, Petunia. Oh, right. And then she'll go and she'll do it. But, yeah, she's a little bit, challenged mentally, but very, very sweet little dog. And so, yeah, it's just been funny to watch her and everything. So when I saw this one, which is called Butterfly Pug, I sent her a picture of it and I said, this is so cute. This is like in honor of Petunia, because it reminded me of Petunia. She's silly like that, and she is cheerful, and she's just a cute little pug, And so next thing I knew, she goes, okay, so I ordered this painting. Will you do this painting for me? I said, oh, of course I will. So she got it, and she was going to bring it with her the next time she came to work with Griffin, which was last Thursday. And so she brought it, and with this look on her face, and I said, well, what happened? And she said, my husband doesn't like the picture. I said, he doesn't like it? And she said, no, he thinks it's too cutesy. I'm like, well, who's ever heard of a ferocious pug? I mean, come on. Anyway, so I said, well, I'll pay you for it if you don't want to worry about sending it back. She goes, just keep it. So she gave this to me, and when I complete it, I am going to offer it back to her and see if her husband might think it's cute once it's done. But yeah, so that's how we ended up with Butterfly Pug. So, so I just had to show this one because it's really cute. And it's only a 33 by 33 centimeter canvas, or 13 by 13 inches. So it's a little one, but it's really cute. And I happen to know it was $24.99 because I saw it on the Amazon website, and I know that that's what it was. So yeah, so if he doesn't like it still after, I put the work in, then I will pay her for it. But I'm hoping that once it's put together, he will find something to like about it. This has the same kit. The only difference is this tray is a little bit smaller. This is the same kind of a tray that it works the exact same way, same components. But this is also the tray they put in with mini dazzles. So, but everything else is exactly the same. So, Oh, and of course you do get the information on how to register your painting, which, I mean, you really should do that no matter how you get it from Diamond Art Club. If you don't get it directly from their website, you should go ahead and register it so that they know you have it. Okay. So, and again, you know, we have a little envelope. And yay, cute little trading card. I got another one. Butterfly Pug. This is a bronze again, most common. I have these little bronze cards. It's very cute. They're really fun to collect, I think. So, and again, you get your cute little sticker. I think this is adorable artwork. Anybody have a pug out there? And if so, don't you think this is an adorable piece of artwork? I just think it's really cute. With this little 35 colors. And really, I mean, with 35 colors, to have 3 fairy dust and 3 ABs is pretty good. I mean, that's 6 special drills out of 35. So, yeah, nothing to sneeze at. Okay. So we'll get that put back together. But my greatest fear is that somebody might look at this little envelope and go, oh, it's just advertising, and then try to toss it, not realize that, oh, there's a reason that you want to keep it. So, and I love the fact that even in the small kits that they have the same supplies and they have the same canvas material. I think that's really nice. So for me, that's an accolade for Diamond Art Club. You know, they don't get skimpy on their supplies and materials when you get a smaller kit. So happy about that. Yeah. Okay. Really, this is a really cute little canvas, I have to tell you. It's adorable. And I think when I complete it, and I might just start working on this as a matter of principle, just, you know, for me to work on that I like just for me, because it is really cute. And I do have a picture frame this size already, so, you know, I think it'd be fun. Isn't this adorable, you guys? I mean, come on, look how cute she is. Oh my gosh, just so adorable. I love her. I think it's a her. Looks like it. And, you know, flowers and butterflies. We're going to call it a her. Gotta name her something because she's so cute. But yeah, you can see that pretty background color is going to be that 964. It's very pretty. There's actually a couple, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors that make up the background. So nice. I like that. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. So here is one of our fairy dusts. Okay, sorry, I had to redirect. It's time for Griffin's dinner. So here's one of our fairy dusts, this beautiful purple 6012, which is Diamond Art Club number, that's 6012. So yeah, it's really pretty though. I like that shade. It's kind of in between the lavender and the purple. And then we have 948, 6032. That's another Diamond Art Club. That's a pretty brown. 3371, 898, 801. Here's 550, one of my personal favorites. That's purple. 3064, 3772. Here's another AB, 945. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that one. I use that one a lot. It's a pretty color. Here's another one of our fairy dust, Z754. Very pretty. That's almost like an ivory tan color. 3814, 3771, 407. Oh, our friend 310, but only one bag. 993, 993 twice, 964 twice, 992. 918, 905, just little bits of that one. 3822, 921, 208, 919. Here's one of our fairy dusts. This little beautiful shade of green is Z904. That's pretty. And here's our AB 5200. Love that white AB. 890, 728, 740, 3837, 553, and here's our last AB 741. Very pretty color. 6031, 6011. Those are both DAC colors. And 632. So, yep, those are all 35 colors for this beautiful little pug. And it's by Marilyn Casanova. And so, you know, it's her artwork. It's very cute. And it's beautifully rendered. Not going to be any problem having to read the background or anything. So, yeah, so 33 by 33 centimeter, 13 by 13 inches for the drill field. I'm kind of hoping that when I finish it and get it framed that, you know, they'll just fall in love with it. That would be nice because it really does look like their dog. This looks like Petunia. Acts like Petunia too. So, yeah. So, that is the one that was was purchased by somebody for one particular reason and ended up with me after having a spouse who wasn't all that impressed. So, but I thought, how could he not be? And really, Petunia is his dog. I mean, he wanted a pug, which is how she ended up with her to begin with. And so, you know, so she's really his dog, but I don't know, he just wasn't into the cutesiness of the artwork, which I still think is silly. So maybe he has a chance to sit with the thought of it for a little while, and then when I finish it, you know, I'll maybe be able to convince him that, hey, it really is worth having up, you know, on your wall. But anyway, so yeah, that's Butterfly Pug. So if any of you have been wondering about, you know, what it looks like and whether or not you might want to purchase, okay, well, now you know. All right. So, last but not least, I decided to go ahead and get this mini set of the fairies. That comes with 6 little fairy canvases. Because, you know, who doesn't love a fairy? I mean, everybody loves a fairy. You know how that goes. So, yeah, I thought it would be fun to at least have a set of minis that I could, fairies that I could have in case there's a fairy event that somebody else does, not me, but somebody else, and I wanted something I could, you know, just finish and have ready to go. So, and apparently the names of the fairies are Flora, Lumina, Nola, Rowena. Oh, I had a grandmother named Rowena, Tiana, and Zinnia. So those are very cute little names for these fairies. So, yeah, we'll look at these really quick. Now, the nice thing is these are all of these square drills are going to be fairy dust, except 3 of them. There are 2 ABs and an M crystal. I'm not sure what that M is, but we'll look and see. So they're all going to be really pretty. So we'll take a look at those in just a minute. You do get your standard kit, everything with the smaller tray. But yep, everything else is the same. Okay. And this one just has all of your tips, your tricks, your socials, your, you know, Facebook group joining and how to save 20% off. So, yeah. But these do not come with the trading card, which is kind of sad, really. Okay. So, and the nice thing is when you get your stickers for these, this has 23 colors in it. All of these are separate stickers. So, you know, you have the fairy stickers to use, you know, on something else other than just on your sticker sheet. So, which is really cute. And, you know, being a card maker, I will probably put them on cards because they are really adorable. So that's fun. So let's look at these little canvases. And then we're going to find out what the heck that M diamond is. I'm guessing it probably stands for metallic, but we'll see. Okay, so here they are. Really pretty. All of this writing, in case you've not had a mini set, is just on the plastic, so you will not see it once the plastic is removed and you put the diamonds on. Her little face is very pixelated. So, anyway, so there's one. Don't know which one is which because it doesn't say on the stickers. It just says on the back. So, of the box. That's okay. So, but yeah, here they are. These little fairies. Am I putting them too far out of the visual field maybe? There we go. There's that one. And this one. And this one. And this one. So yeah, so those are the 6 fairies that you get. And this set again is $17.99, but I bought it during the sale for Diamond Art Club's anniversary, so it was 25% off of that, so that was fine. All right, just want to see if I can find that M for us, so we know what we're looking at. So one of the ABs is 5,200, and there it is right there. This is sparkly as it can be. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's a jelly. I wonder if it glows in the dark. That's what it is. It's a jelly diamond. So, oh, pretty. I like that. I bet it glows in the dark. It's M519. Really pretty. So, yeah, nice. That'll be fun to try. So, yep, and everything else. Oh, here's the other AB. 3348. It's this pretty little light green one, so that's really pretty. And all of the rest are fairy dust. So there you go. 2 ABs, a glow in the dark or something of that nature, that little jelly one, and all the fairy dust drills. So yeah, so if you were wondering what this cute little set looked like, now you know. So that's everything, everybody. That was my Diamond Art Club haul. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed having that little walkthrough of everything that I was able to get. It wasn't a whole lot, but, you know, there were a couple things that I really liked. There are other things that I really like, too. I mean, there are a couple of Ann Stokes that I love, except, you know, square drills. So, yeah, yeah. Anyway, but, and these are squares, but all of the canvases that you saw are all round. So, that's everything. All right, guys, remember, always be a dragon. Spread your wings. Protect those you love. Have fiery passion. Stay strong, slay your fears, and always fly high, rise up, and soar. All right, Dragonites, thanks for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful week. Remember, you are the walking replica of the most majestic creature ever to roam. So you need to be treated with the appropriate level of respect. If somebody is disrespecting you, you mutter those words, "You are not worthy," and you walk away. Eventually, they will learn if they want to talk to you, they're going to have to do it respectfully or they're not going to get your attention. So sometimes you have to do it a few times, but yeah, they will learn, and then pretty soon you won't have to do it again with that person. So it's a worthwhile endeavor. All right, Dragonites, have a great week. Big hugs to everybody. Be on the lookout for, you know, a few more videos coming your way. And sign up if you haven't for Under the Sea coming up in September, Luna and Lichens in November, and Our Better Angels in December. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.